Hello, Bridge family. Hello, brothers and sisters. 10,000 emails, 10,000 videos. We've decided that our goal here is to send you so much content on your email that you don't have time to be on social media. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I just want to give you two important announcements, two important updates with regard to where we are as a church. So the first one has to do with returning to in-person meeting. As you know, we are now officially in the yellow phase. And the headline here is that we want to begin meeting again in person as a congregation as soon as possible, given the restrictions that we're under. So that's the headline. We're working on two potential locations for us to begin doing that in. One, of course, is Westminster, waiting to hear back from them. There's another one that we're potentially looking into that could be a potential spot for us. We're waiting to hear back from both of those places, hopefully next week. From there, then we'll be able to update you. You'll see a survey from us to get a sense of where you all are as well with regard to returning. So hopefully soon, as soon as possible. That's what we're working on. So please know that that's going on in the background of all this happening. The second thing kind of going on in the background as well is, if you remember, sort of right up before we hit the pandemic, we were sort of right on the end point of a long discussion about our denomination, and we were getting ready to take a vote on leadership and many other things, and all of that, of course, came to a stop. So I just want to let you know that we're still continuing to work on that. We're still continuing to think about, well, how do we now resume that? What's the best way to do that? We certainly don't want to do it all online and then not continue to have a discussion. There's still some questions out there that we want to address. So please know that as we are also moving toward meeting again in person, we're also thinking about how can we quickly then resume that conversation and bring our church to whatever the next season is that God has for us. So just two quick updates to let you know. If you're still watching, I just want to give you a final word. This is your bonus for hanging in there with me. I just want to encourage you, church. I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, to pursue gentleness this week. I just heard a pastor out in California, Albert Tate. He said, "Gentleness is like my keys. I got to go find them." Gentleness is not something that comes to us quickly or easily, but it's a fruit of the Spirit. And in this time, in all this upheaval, we are still called to be gentle with one another, gentle with the world. Now, I know some of you may be hearing that as like niceness or passivity. I would just point you to Jesus. Jesus was gentle as he was casting out demons. Jesus was gentle as he moved throughout the world. Gentleness does not mean that we don't speak into injustice, that we don't speak what we feel like God's putting on our heart. But it does tell us the way in which we are to do that, the way in which we're to approach one another. And gentleness also means that you have to know something about who you're talking with and who you're being with and who you're addressing. You have to know the way something's made, something about it, in order to be gentle with it. So it's not just niceness. I can be nice to somebody and not know anything about them. For me to be gentle with somebody, I have to know something about them. I have to know something about where they're vulnerable. So as you're engaging, brothers and sisters, as you are wrestling with things, as you are talking with one another, please let us pursue gentleness with each other. Let us continue to let the Spirit be our guide, be the voice, the loudest voice in our hearts, and not let the world lead us. So that's my final encouragement to you in that. Bless you, brothers and sisters. And of course, anything you have questions about, any of this that we've said, you can certainly follow up with us via email or Zoom if you haven't had enough Zoom time. So God bless you, and hopefully we'll see you soon.